Hello everyone, I hope you're doing amazing today. Today I want to talk about healing and how sometimes we experience blockages and delays and stuckness when it comes to healing ourselves in the spiritual growth journey, and why it happens and what you can do to actually start coming out of those healing blockages. Okay, so many of us experience time to time blockages in our life. It could be blockages in our financial life, blockages in our relationships, blockages in our spiritual path. It does not matter what that kind of a blockage it is. If one probes into that blockage, one soon enough finds out that it has something to do with some you know aspect of us which is left unhealed. Maybe we experience some hurt, maybe we experience some traumas, maybe we experienced some difficulties maneuvering that particular aspect of our journey in our childhood, maybe, and that has caused those blockages. Right now, when we do understand that, the desire becomes very clear that, okay, so I have these blockages present which is stopping me from experiencing the best of relationships or the abundance that I want to experience in my life, financially maybe, or health wise, or some other aspect. So I would like to heal myself. Fantastic, right? But then one might also notice time to time, I do not know if you have gone through some of these experiences, but I have had them, where I found that active healing sometimes just does not cut it. Right? So what do I mean by active healing? When I say active healing, I mean when you do inner child work, or when you do shadow work, or when you do meditation and try to bring out those blocked aspects, try to bring out those dense energies into your awareness and face it and transmute it, because that is how you actively heal yourself. Right now, active healing is a major, if not one of the most important aspect of our spiritual growth journey. But what I've found is that sometimes, not every time, okay, sometimes we will encounter situations where we will find that active healing is just not doing it. I mean, no matter how much you try to heal that part of yourself, no matter how much you meditate on it, you find that blockage coming back again and again, again and again and again and again. And you wonder why it is happening. I mean, I found myself trying to heal a certain aspect of me, and I thought I got through it, but then I started experiencing those same blockages again. And for some time I wondered, why is this happening? Is this some large blockage that I need to spend a whole lot of time on? But then I connected with my inner guidance, right? And it led me to a different way of handling the situation. And this is precisely what I want to share with you today, that there are certain blockages, there are certain aspects of us which require a different handling. And when you understand how to do that, you will understand how to heal those aspects of us, and you will come out of those low vibrational patterns, low vibrational behaviors, and you will rise up to your up-leveled self, your higher self, much more easily. And it would feel like magic. It won't require a whole lot of hard work. It won't. That has been my experience, at least. Okay, so what is it that you need to do to heal yourself? In order to make you have proper understanding of how this works, I need to share a little bit about the vibrational nature of things and how it affects us. Okay, so the understanding is simple. Everyone has a certain dominant state of being. And what I mean by your dominant state of being is that you are constantly calibrated to a certain bandwidth of frequency, vibrational frequency. That is your dominant state of being, right? Now, whatever vibrational frequency you calibrate with, okay, for the majority period of your day-to-day life, you are going to experience emotions, states of being, experiences, people, thoughts, everything that is a vibrational match to your normal dominant frequency. Okay, so let's say your dominant state of being is a 20. Let's say the number is just for namesake, don't worry about that. Let's say your vibrational level is a 20. Okay, it's not too high, okay, it's not too low, but it's on the lower side of thing. It's not 0, it's 20. Okay, so let's say if the scale is like this, if this is 100, if this is 0, then this is 20. This is somewhere 20 is, right? So if 0 feels like complete, negative side of thing, because the lower your vibration goes, the more you are going to tap into the negative spectrum of emotions, thoughts, experiences, and all of that stuff that is low vibrational in nature. So if you were at a 0, your dominant state of being was at a 0, then you would definitely experience a whole lot of fear, anxiety, insecurity, vulnerability, low self-worth. All of that stuff would be very much on your face if you were at a 0. But because you were at a 20, let's say, you don't experience all those low vibrational stuff as much intensely, but you still experience them time to time, right? So you might experience some confidence, some clarity, some positive emotion once in a while, but still 80% of the time you experience those negative emotions. Why? Because you are still on the lower side of things, right? Now, what we try to do when we try to do active healing is try to heal those blockages actively, like shadow work. You bring up the shadows, you transmute them, you heal those shadows, and it is a fantastic approach. And I have talked about active healing in my YouTube channel many times, and I have done that, and I have received a whole lot of benefit from it myself. But having said that, it is important to understand this, that what sometimes active healing does for certain situations of blockages is that it heals you, but because you do not actively are trying to pull yourself to higher vibrational places, you stay in a 20, and because you stay in a 20, even after healing, you still experience those lower vibrational emotions and patterns, and they still affect you, and you feel like you have not moved somewhere else. You feel that you're still stuck, right? So understanding is very simple. As you can see, it's like a TV or a radio. If you are wanting to experience a different channel, you need to calibrate your TV to a different frequency. Then it will catch the different frequency, and an entirely different experience will pour out in your TV screen. But if you do not change your TV channel, how on earth that shift can happen? Tell me, is that even possible? Not possible, right? So what do you do? So now the question is, how can I move to higher vibrational places actively, right? And that is precisely what I want to share with you. What I want to share with you is a simple process which I call non-physical focusing, and it is not something that you have not heard of before. What I refer to as non-physical focusing, which is a terminology from my wizard consciousness side of things, is also known in the world as visualization. Okay, so what I would like you to do is ponder about this, and if you resonate with, play with this idea and practice that I'm going to share with you. That is, what I would like you to do is, I would like you to do your active healing, absolutely, because that is necessary and important. But while you go about active healing, you also try to do some visualization practices. Try to bring some visualization practices into your life. Okay, so what I would like you to do is spend some time, let's say 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. 5 minutes is good enough. Okay, but if you want more, it's fantastic. For that 5 minutes, allow yourself to relax, close your eyes, and then for that aspect of your life where you feel blocked, let's say it's your financial aspect. Okay, you're experiencing some blockages, you are having trouble with money, attracting money, being comfortable with money, allowing abundance, being confident with earning and making income and all of that stuff. If that is the blockage, which is a case for many of us, me included, what you would do is you would visualize yourself for that 5 minutes. After relaxing yourself, centering, you'd visualize yourself in your ideal state of being, having the end state. This is the most important thing. Visualize yourself already in the end state as the person, your version 10 maybe. So if you're a version 1 right now, visualize you embodying your version 10 beingness, where you are completely in harmony with money, or completely in harmony with the relationships, if that is your blockage, or completely in harmony with some other aspect of your life like health maybe, if that is your blockage, and you are confident and you are doing all the things that you would love to do, and everything that you want is already present, the abundance, the happiness, the harmony, the things that you want, everything. Remember, what you want to create in the visualization is the experience of the end state. You do not think about the process. You do not think, how am I going to get there? That is not the purpose. It's about tuning into a different frequency. It's about tuning into a higher frequency. That is what non-physical focusing is. Tuning into a higher frequency in your non-physical reality. What we call imagination in the normal world is what I call the non-physical reality in the wizard consciousness side of things, in fourth density side of things, right? So you visualize yourself having the end state, experiencing all the things that you want to experience in your version 10 beingness, and feel that, calibrate to that frequency, enjoy and bask in that experience of happiness, of harmony, of that, the goodness of being in the end state. You are a creator. Understand, you are the painter of your own life. In your non-physical reality, you are the God. You are the God. You are actually the God. That is another thing. But at least in your non-physical reality, you can create whatever you want. That is your domain. Many of us do not understand that and do not capitalize on that. And that is okay, because now you are going to. Okay? You are going to create your non-physical reality to your own desire, to your heart's content. Okay, and when you are going to experience that goodness of that non-physical ideal end state, stay there, enjoy it, feel it for as long as you can. And when you are feeling it, you are going to notice that you are feeling emotions, experiences, thoughts, and energies that you don't get to experience in your normal day-to-day life. You do not get to experience such high vibrational emotions and feelings. And the reason you're feeling that is because you have actively raised your vibration. So non-physical focusing is one way of raising your vibration. So if one aspect of healing and transmuting is active healing, then the other aspect is raising your vibration. These are the twin side of spiritual growth. One way is to heal yourself, that clears your foundation, and the other ways is to raise your vibration, that is to improve your upper levels of things. Okay, this is how you move. You clear your foundation and then you jump up, then you clear your foundation and then you jump even higher, and that's how you consistently move to higher vibrational realities. It is important. Again, I will remind you that It is important, absolutely important, to understand that healing is absolutely necessary. You cannot ignore healing. You cannot ever ignore healing. Without healing, you cannot raise your vibration. That is not how it works. But while healing, you try to actively raise your vibration too. That is also your job. Because if you do not do that, then you are going to experience a lot of stuckness, which you do not want to experience. And there is a better way to go about it. So why don't you do that? Right? So that is all that I'm saying. I hope what I've shared with you has resonated and you are going to practice non-physical focusing, right? Because when you do that, you're going to experience such amazing spiritual acceleration happening. You're going to come out of the stuckness and things are going to change basically very, very easily. You're going to see that, you're not stuck anymore. I have seen that in my life and I can say that it works. Try it. Trust me and just try it and see whether it works or not. Okay, now I have some really exciting news that I would like to share with you today. That is, if you are somebody that wants, if you're somebody who wants to live magically, live like a true wizard, you want to manifest your most amazing life, most magical life, and want to live in tune with your life purpose journey, and want to experience deeper levels of inner harmony, peace, bliss, happiness, connectedness, flow states, if these are some of the things that you want to experience in your life, then you must actually attend my free 90-minute masterclass that I will be hosting on January 20th, 2024, which is this Saturday. I'll be hosting it and I am going to share in my masterclass all the things that makes wizard consciousness magical. I'm going to share with you what is wizard consciousness, what is this fourth density stage of consciousness that we are moving towards, how you can integrate your wizard self, what are the magical laws, how you can align with your highest timeline. Do you even know that you have a timeline, your highest timeline, your private highway that is waiting for you, and you can come in alignment with it by connecting with your inner guidance system? I'm going to share with you all about what your inner guidance system is and how you can connect with your inner guidance system, because when you do, it will become so much easier for you to come in alignment with your life purpose timeline. It will be a no-brainer. I'm going to share all about that in my masterclass. So you do not want to miss out on it. The coolest thing is you are going to get to ask me questions in my masterclass. There will be a Q&A session at the end of the masterclass where you are going to ask me questions and I'm going to respond to your questions directly. It will be an interactive session. Okay, at the end of the masterclass, I'm going to share with you about my 6-week wizard initiation program. It is a fantastic program that I have created, which is going to help you completely connect with your inner guidance system. I'm going to teach you everything about your inner indicators, how to connect with your inner guidance system during the 6-week span. By the time you're done with the 6-week program, you will know everything that you need to know to come in alignment with your highest timeline, your path of least resistance and most harmonious evolution. Because once you do that, you will start living life magically. You will allow abundance to flow into your experience. You will experience spiritual acceleration, and inner harmony and flow states will be your natural state of being. And I'm going to offer you a discount on my program only if you attend my exclusive masterclass this Saturday on January 20th, 2024. So if you want to attend my masterclass, all you gotta do is sign up. The link will be in the description of my video. Go visit the page, sign up immediately, right? You do not want to miss out on this amazing opportunity to learn about wizard consciousness. So I hope you have enjoyed everything that I've shared with you today. If you have, then do leave a comment. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, do subscribe to my channel immediately, right? And have an awesome day ahead. I'll see you again soon.